Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Beryl's bonnet's open again, and this time she's not broken, which makes a change, doesn't it? What I'm going to be doing is, I've just flushed the cooling system, so I thought it was a perfect time to put some antifreeze in it because it's coming up to winter, and add the UV leak detector. It's actually a UV dye coolant leak detector kit from Fourby. So perfect time to do it, putting new antifreeze in, put the leak detector in, because we know 300 TDIs can leak from like the P gasket, the water pump and all those other places. So this is a great kit to be able to find those leaks before they get in, turn into major leaks. So let's put this in and see if how it works. Before I put this in, I'll show you what's in the kit. Like I say, it's a UV, hang on, what is it? UV dye coolant leak detector kit from Fourby. Now, what you get in the kit is a UV light and 2 packs of the UV dye. Now, the UV dye is very similar. In fact, honestly, I would say it was probably the same stuff they put in your air conditioning on your car so they can find the leaks. It does exactly the same job, fluoresces under a UV light. Now, you get 2 sachets of the actual dye itself, which is orange when it's in concentrate. Hello Ted. When you put it in the water, it turns green as it gets diluted. I don't think the torch comes with any batteries, so I'll have to go hunt around for some batteries. In fact, I think I've got some in my van. But let's get this in, top up the coolant, in fact fill up the coolant, and we'll get this in and see what it looks like. And before we open that pack up, look what I've got to deal with. Look, he's coming. Alf and Safety and Land Rover Ted. Where have they gone? Where are you gone, guys? Are you checking up on self? He's checking up on us. So first job, top up the coolant. Well, like I say, top up the coolant. I'm going to fill up the coolant because it's empty. So let's see how much of this I can spill everywhere. I'll tip it from that way, the bonnet was in the way. Well, we'll have to wait for that to go down. The system is completely empty. Oh, coolant everywhere now. Give the pipes a squeeze. It's going now. So once we get coolant in, we'll top up the water, top it up with some fresh water. Can't afford to spill this stuff at the cost, how much it costs. £24 a gallon that was. Yeah. I'll just open the top, let this drain through. I've got a spanner, so just open up the look, quality adjustable spanner. There we go. Right, I'll go and get some water and I'll carry on topping this up. We'll dilute this about 50-50. Leave that loose. Right, so just carry on topping this up. Don't mind spilling this, it's only water. Alright, just let the air vent out the top. So I'm just going to carry on topping this up till water comes out of that top plug. Not there yet. I wish I was taller. I can't see in there. We're not far off. Just going to get a bit more water. I've got some more water. And there we go, it's just reached the top. You see that, guys? Just reached. And that's all the water we'll need, and that the system's, you know, full now. We'll top that off a little bit. We'll put a little bit of extra coolant in that, but not much. Right, so now we've got water up to there, we can seal that back up. And that's it, the coolant system's topped up now. Before I carry on, I'd like to thank Fourby for sponsoring this video. They really do help us out to make content with products like this. And if you want products like this, go to www.fourby.co.uk for all their brilliant products. They do everything. They do camping equipment, they do the travel ovens, they do loads of stuff. Go and check them out. Now back on with the video. In the UV dye kit, you get, just move the packet out of the way. Leave that for blatant advertising. There you go. You get the dye. Like I said, you get 2 packs of dye. Let's, I've got a knife somewhere. Don't cut the packets open while you're doing this. And there's enough there for a whole cooling system. Trust me, this stuff is really concentrated. So we want one of those out. And you get a light. And you get a UV light. So I've put some batteries in this, by the way, there wasn't any in it. Now, it doesn't do anything when it's concentrated like that. And you think, oh, that's rubbish. You wait till you put it in the water. Then you'll see a difference. This stuff for RES is bright green. And if you have actually had a leak and you're trying to clean it up, man, it's hard to get off your engine. It carries on glowing for ages. So, right, let's put this in and I'll show you what it looks like. I mean, it's not hard to put in. You cut a little corner of the packet and tip it in. So like I say, putting it in isn't that hard. I'm just going to make a little nick in the corner of the packet. Maybe a slightly bigger nick than that one. So it splashes all over you. There we go. That's it, that's all of it in. I'm going to dispose of the plastic. Right, that's the dye in. Now, if you've never seen this dye before, you won't believe how bright it fluoresces. And when you've had a leak, it leaves a trace where it's actually been leaking. So if you haven't noticed, literally, you can go around your engine, put this on, and it'll just fluoresce exactly the same as it does with your air conditioning when that leaks. I've got Ted here, hang on, come here. Oh, there we go. See you later everyone, Ted. Nope, there you go, bugger off. So right, I'll get you off the camera and I'll show you how bright this stuff fluoresces. Now I'm going to film this quite dark, and let's see if you can see into there. There you go. Can you see how the bit I dripped on the rim, how much that's glowing? I know that's really concentrated in there, but even once it's gone through the cooling system and been, you know, diluted a bit more, it doesn't make a great deal of difference how bright this is. Look at the little splashes on the side of the water tank, or header tank I should say. But yeah, there you go, brilliant stuff. Absolutely fantastic. It's saved me a few times with water leaks, mainly on the P gasket and stuff. So there you go. There you have it, guys. The Fourby UV dye kit. Definitely worth putting in your truck, your car, your van. It's great. I cannot recommend it enough. I find it so useful. I just chuck it in all my vehicles, and you know, family's vehicles, and anyone who brings me something, they get one in as well. It's just really good, especially on a modern car where it's got a big cooling system. It's so difficult to find leaks on them because they can leak anywhere. So there you go. If you found this useful, guys, give me that thumbs up, and make sure you're subscribed. Click on that notification bell, and I'll see you on the next one. Especially on a modern car, hang on, especially on a modern car, jump.